everyone, it's Elena here of Elena's Active Lifestyle. I'm an online health and fitness coach, and I have a passion for helping women just kind of get over that hump that is getting in their way of them getting started and getting closer to their goals. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you all about tonight. I have so many women that I've been talking to recently, and I can tell that there is this fear or something is getting in the way and is holding them back from taking that next step and just getting started. And sometimes it's finances, and I totally get that, but we can be having great conversations and everything's going really well, and all of a sudden there's nothing. And I think sometimes women get that last second, kind of like cold feet, like when you're going to walk down the aisle and you start to get cold feet and wonder, is this really the right decision for me? Is this really the next step for me? And I feel like a lot of women struggle with that, especially this time of year, with vacations coming up, it being the end of the school year, just a lot of things going on in general. But I think the biggest thing that gets in the way is just fear in general. I think that women typically, we tend to overthink things. We think that we might not be able to accomplish what we would want to accomplish. We might think that, well, can I really make those sacrifices? Or can I really give up some of those foods? Or do I have what it takes to eat clean and do the exercises I need to be able to get closer to my goals? Or maybe it's just that inner voice in your head that's telling you, maybe I'm just bound to be overweight for the rest of my life. Maybe I don't deserve to feel happy and feel that inner joy that comes with taking care of my body. Or I don't think my husband will allow me to do this. Or maybe he will worry if I start to lose the weight or whatever, that things will be different between us. Or maybe my kids think that I don't need to do those things to take care of myself, that I just need to be there for them, and they don't understand that mom needs that time too. Whatever the case may be, first off, I just have to say, who cares what anyone else thinks? I know that's easier said than done when it comes to your family and those you care about most, but if you know in your gut that this is the right thing for you and this is the right next step you need to take, then you need to just do it. Quiet that inner voice, that inner mean girl in your head. Quiet the voices around you and just take that next step, because sometimes it's that leap of faith that will take you places you never even imagined. And I know that you're probably thinking, really, do you think eating well and exercising can really change my life that much? And the answer is yes. I've seen it happen in my own life. I'm seeing it happen now with this pregnancy. I was pretty healthy with my first pregnancy, but I'm taking a lot more steps in the right direction with this pregnancy, and I'm feeling amazing. There's days that I feel a little achy and this and that, but that's just from my body changing and my belly growing and things like that. But I know more often than not, I'm feeling pretty awesome in this pregnancy, and I'm trying to take that to the bank. I'm trying to take that all the way till the end of this 37 plus weeks, wherever this pregnancy takes me. But you just have to be determined, and you have to trust that it's going to work out for you. Lean on God, because He is the best resource you have in getting to your goals. If you don't think you have the strength, He has plenty of it, and He will help get you there. Whether it's through Him Himself, whether it's through joining a group of supportive women that will allow you to lean on them and will encourage you and motivate you and inspire you every day. And when you see them showing up for their workouts, they make you want to show up for yours, because their life seems even more hectic than yours is, and you don't want your excuses to get in your way because theirs aren't. Maybe it's seeing someone go to a birthday party and say no to that cake because they know that the way they'll feel icky and kind of sluggish afterwards just isn't worth it like it used to be. And you're thinking, well, if they can do it, I need to have a little bit more of that willpower and strength myself. So that's kind of what I have to say to you tonight, is just quiet all the voices around you and in your head. And if you feel in your heart and in your gut that this is the right next step for you to get started on your health and fitness journey, or to just kind of start taking those steps to getting healthier and working on yourself more, because it's not going to happen overnight. And I don't want you to go into this thinking you need to be perfect from day one, because ain't nobody perfect in our groups. Not me, not anyone else, nor do we strive to be. We strive to progress. We strive to make this a lifestyle. We strive to find our balance every single day in these groups through learning how to eat the foods that we've enjoyed but maybe aren't the best for us, and learning how to have those and then confess that we've had them and then move on from it and not let it hold us back and make us harbor guilt and all these other really stressful and just kind of wrong things. And so that's what we do, and that's what we do in my online accountability group. So if you're looking for that kind of support system and want to learn more, feel free to comment interested below or send me a message, and I'd love to chat with you more. But the biggest thing I can tell you is just to take that next step. If you feel like this is the right thing for you, just do it. Don't let anyone else tell you that you can't do it. If you think you can, that's all you need. And even if you don't fully think you can, but you kind of want to think that, that's what you'll come to me and my group and all of us supporting you and encouraging you, and we will help build that inner strength up so that you know you can do it. So if you want to learn more about that, just feel free, like I said, comment interested below, send me a message, or if you have a friend that you think would want to do this with you, tag them in the comments below. And I'd love to get to chatting with you all about my next Busy Babes boot camp coming up in May. I'm super excited about it. We're in the first week of mine now, and these ladies are rocking it. We did a planking challenge today. You know, the like planking where you're laying down like this in between two objects or whatever. I even did it. I did it on 2 of my dining room chairs. It felt like a feat of death, possibly, being pregnant 28 weeks. But I did it, and these ladies are cracking me up with the stuff that they're posting. So if you want to get in on something that's fun, interactive, but also makes you think more about your choices and casting your excuses behind, then this might be the next step for you. But don't hesitate. Don't let fears get in your way. Just take those next steps and chat with me, and I'd love to talk with you more. Hope you all have an awesome hump day. Peace.